Hello, my name is Paul Smith. I'm a zoologist. I'm with the Ministry of Science in Paraguay, and I'm also the president of Para La Tierra.
Hi, my name is James. I'm an intern at PLT, and though my project is on amphibians, I have a great love for birds that you find within Pilar.
So you'll probably notice walking around Pilar that there's a great diversity of birds of different colours that you see. Today we're going to tell you some information about some of the more common birds and some really interesting things you might not know about them. The monk parakeet, Miopsita monachus, is a commonly kept bird as a pet. It's extremely noisy, it's got beautiful green plumage, and you often see them around the city flying in loud, noisy flocks. Its physical appearance is has a long tail, long wings, and green plumage. It also has a white crown and white breast, which makes it very distinctive. What's unusual about monk parakeets is that it's one of the few parakeets or parrots that actually builds nests made of sticks and doesn't nest in holes in trees. So you'll often see the giant nests of the birds on pylons or on trees around the city. Their role in the ecosystem is that they're ecosystem engineers. They build such huge nests that other species also use them to nest in, and they also build the nest by cutting the branches off the trees, which makes them prune the trees around the city and keep them from growing too big and bushy.
The Caracara plancus, or the southern crested caracara, has many benefits to the ecosystem, such as eating carrion, which can help it spread diseases, and it has many attributes to help it do this, such as a large hooked beak and long legs for walking, as well as holding down the prey that it eats. Has many behavioural traits which are similar to this, such as you can usually find them along roads, looking for roadkill, as they can be quite commonly found there, and to the ecosystem in general, it has very similar benefits, such as removing the diseases and any carrion that's in the area.
The great kiskadee, Itangus sulphurapus. The great kiskadee is a species of flycatcher. It's got a yellow belly, it's got a black and white striped head, and a large bill. It's shaped a little bit like a kingfisher, but it's not related to the kingfishers. The bill is used for catching insects, which you'll often see when they catch big insects, they'll smash them against a perch to soften them up. The kiskadee is very well known in Paraguay and is also related to a lot of local legends. For example, the local belief is that when the kiskadee sings, somebody nearby is pregnant. Obviously, the fact that they eat large insects like beetles and grasshoppers is also a good way of controlling pests that would otherwise eat people's plants in their gardens.
Aramis garauna, or the limpkin, is a common swamp bird you can find in and around Pilar. Its diet mainly consists of snails, which in large populations can be pests to the swamp areas. Its bill is twisted, which helps it pick snails out from its shell, and it also has long legs and a long beak to help it move through the swamps and try and find the snails. It can be beneficial to the ecosystem because of this, in keeping the snail populations down. The local people call this the corral, and that is because it makes a very loud corral sound.
Jacana. The wattle jacana is a water bird with chestnut-coloured wings and a black neck. It's got very long legs and it's got extremely long toes, which enables it to walk on floating vegetation. They're usually seen in groups or pairs, and their pairs interact a lot. They're very noisy and their behaviour is quite complicated. You'll often hear them singing at each other and raising up their wings, which have bright yellow wingtips. In terms of benefits to the population, they eat insects off the plants, including mosquitoes, which can carry disease.
Megascops chiliva, or the tropical screech owl, is a common owl that you see in and around Pilar. Local people know it from tales of wisdom and other associated traits. It has large binocular vision eyes that are forward-facing, as they are nocturnal hunters and primarily use sight to hunt. They use this to detect small rodents such as mice and as well as insects, and because of this they can help to control the numbers of pests in and around Pilar.
The American kestrel, Falco sparvarius. The American kestrel is a small species of falcon that is very, very common in Paraguay and often seen around the city. They're usually seen in pairs, and they sit conspicuously on tops of posts or on tops of pylons from where they can hunt. They can be recognised by their long tail and long pointed wings, which means they can fly very, very quickly. It also means they can change direction very quickly as well if they're hunting mobile prey such as birds or insects. The role in the ecosystem of the kestrel is they control pests, so they eat insects and they eat mice, which are things that can cause damage to human populations.
If you're interested in birds, then why not come and visit us at Fundación Para La Tierra and learn some more about the amazing birds of Pilar.